So, this is possibly the most uncomfortable video I kinda make. It's Thursday, September 18th, 14:35 CET, German time, Munich time. And I have one challenge. That's my musical challenge, where I challenge myself every day to play at least 5 minutes. Best as possible, 16 hours a day. And I have another challenge, and that is this free speech, where it's about that I just appear myself without, hiding behind some piano and some guitar and flute and nose pipe and whatever. Just, showing up as me, as beautiful, happy, silly, crazy, drunk, high, of life, of, beauty, as you like to say and judge me. And so basically, yes, there's a lot of judgments, there's a lot of ideas, I'm like this and the other like this, and the other do so much better than me, and look at them, how amazing they do, and who am I? And I just figured that is very less useful. And if you like to just get out of your state of feeling, oh my God, I have to cry, then push a little bit. You can make it like this. You can imagine yourself in 0-degree water. It's really cold shower all over your head, and you just, I can hold it, and everywhere. And I hold it. So that's already a very good step to increase energy. That is what I figured out so far. Did you see it? I made extra for some friends today to look silly and fancy. No, I try to make it something like this. Looks, I don't know. No? Okay, you see, we all have our champagne problems. So we think, oh, that's very important. That's something, if this doesn't fit, then nothing fits in my life. And I made an awesome pomegranate juicer thingy with, I don't know the English, so we have to live with it. The German, it's Schnittlauch, it's some greenish stuff. And it has a very nice mixture of health and all that stuff. Do you see this in the back? Happy, and there's something day. That's basically from some happy birthday, and then the birthday was over, and I removed the birthday, and so we have happy day, and I kept it because I like it. So, okay, so in this daily challenge, 30 days challenge, that what is basically right now my second day. Basically it's my third day, but I missed the second day. I really started enthusiastically with the first day, and then the second day I was so much focused still on my musical challenge, and then I decided to say a second day of speech day is cancelled. Not cancelled, okay. But anyway, so it's okay. Let's say it's the first day. So I like to welcome you. Someone say my gray beard here looks too much like a goat. I should cut it. Please mention in the comments. You can make a voting, remove this goat's beard or keep it. And then someone, I removed some notification. 4 minutes and 32. So one of my teachers, my best buddies, was make your 10 minutes speak. It's like this breakfast talk, and just go for it. And it's very interesting. I mean, honestly, I think I remember when I was basically hearing my own voice first on a recording itself. It was like, No, that's not me. Someone, not me. And so as more you practice and you hear it again, maybe you sing, maybe you play, maybe you talk, you become more comfortable with your own, with your own reflection, with your own recording, with your own feedback, and just how it is, mirroring. So that's what I am practicing myself right now, because I like to serve, I like to give, I like to be in everyone's life best as possible. I'm sure for many I'm just annoying. That's me. And trust me, you are very annoying too. With your opinions, beliefs, and ideas and all that stuff. I don't agree with. And still, you are around, and oh my God, Habibi, I'm so happy about that one. I'm not alone. So that is basically what I like to share. I see some postcard here, like sending my girl, my daughter, send something with the Texas. Texas. I love Texas. I like to be really there soon. Once again, California, awesome. Nevada, Texas, still some friends. I think needs to hug again and all that. That's beautiful. Then Amos says it's a Bavarian lake. There is some nice, beautiful book in memories that is going into the world. And Munich right now. I don't like to move the camera right now too much, so it's beautiful. It's blue sky, a little bit white clouds, so mixed. So it's Bavarian flag, Bavaria. The routes of blue and white. Bavarian flag. It's kind of symbolizing our sky. I'm very thankful and grateful for my greenish on my balconies in this direction and in this direction. So here's the east, here's the west, and I feel so thankful to have the full view. So looking right now in the middle, what would be from here possible than the south, there was Africa, and here looking back somewhere Finland and Denmark and Sweden. Best experience in all directions at all times. Honestly, this is what I like to share. I'm open to experience more. I'm very grateful and thankful for so many awesome things I experienced in my 57 years now. There is a party, I think, on my 58th birthday. That's on the 19th of November this year. I have no idea how this will work out. You're welcome. Just join. I'm here. Germany, just contact me. We will find a way. Definitely, I will possibly celebrate this birthday more than some other before, just because I was too busy with other celebrations before not to do. And in this case, I'm thinking of my daughter. So many years now. She's coming 12 in October. And then me soon, making another step, and her mom and friends, and oh my God, it's just awesome. And all I like to share is my joy. Honestly, I figured out there's so much stuff we can like to share, my skills of communication, of money, of business, of sex, of relationships, of spiritual, whatever. I don't know. It's just, for me, the books of life and the books, of, I don't know, there's so many cool stuff. Again, it's just a moment, Servus, right now. I mean, look on your watch, time. Maybe you remember it when you see this, me. And I'm kind of know what time I in, still 2025, right? Not 2225 or 1800, no? Okay. So I'm kind of in a gray zone. And I like to keep in it, I found something here that makes me very grateful, very, I'm not sure if the right word is devoting to, I don't know even what, the information I got, the teachings, the lessons, the teachers and all that. the community, the people I have been with, in the highest of itself. And I'm not even I have my limiting beliefs, so that I think I'm not able to express enough how thankful I am, how grateful I am to that what is worthy. And let's stop by this. So it's over 10 minutes. I did it! If this is my 10 minutes share per day right now, at least I did one step. So I like to tease it a little bit. So as with my music, if I can make it for 16 hours, that's kind of full day. Then let's say this healthy sleep to keep your skin, oh, I look good, all that. Then they say 8 hours, so it would be 24 hours. I'm good with this, and if I can talk 16 hours a day like this, and it serves, it provides, it adds value to your life, to everyone's life, to as many as possible, blah, blah, blah. So at the end, I'm also feeling, wow, I got it, I have this awesome, amazing life, where you all imagine this, good relationships, absolute financial freedom, spiritual liberation at least, let's not talk about enlightenment, and health, vitality, that you say, wow, I can steam it, I can push it, 5 kilograms, at least, and it sounds so hard because 1 kilogram can sometimes feel like, oh, if you feel bad, 3 kilograms feel so, and I have one friend who makes 500, 600, this burpees, push-ups, bam, boom, 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 and you think, oh my God, stay slowly, I'm with you, I got it, Yeah, more possible, yes, I look at my posture, yeah, my God, it's small adjustments, something like this. And just having, this joy, this adventure, this discovery of energy. I have another friend, Donny, he's a seeker and going with so much energy and explaining it, how houses and lenses and so on. And he even says himself, I have no idea how it works, Basically his friends, his students, he kind of benefits. He feels himself suddenly very strong and roaring and crawling and just feeling, oh my God, I never felt my energy before. Thank you, Donny. And he say, I don't know how it works. I just try to make my concepts and ideas and explanations. So I just like to experience myself. Still, I think he's a little bit lying here. Not experiencing it himself at all. Yeah, he's a magician, kind of. So, best luck, What I like to say is, yes, there is so much more. And that's the beauty of it. We can not imagine. That is simply what it is, The purpose of life is not to have the ability to imagine at some limits, because then it would come boring. Imagine you would know everything, you can, fulfill this thought and the other thought, and then it comes to that thought. And then know everything. And from there, when you like to know another thing, it would also be just appear like, that it will be. And you would be like, nice, now I know. Anything else, and it would just possibly die of boredom. So yeah, what is all this talk about right now? It's 14 minutes, and I said, okay, I like to make my 16 hours a day. I have role models like Tony Robbins, Karmapa, or Lama Ole, or, oh my God, so many people, Donny Epstein, Joe Dispenza, Ray Dalio, Bill Clinton, I think presidents and leaders, and call it from all parties and from all directions and all religions and all races. It's just, I feel grateful that I met kind of leaders in all of that, and that they always surprised me, because the really cool guys, they was just what it is. They was cool, it was not this stiff person that we see in a very radical way in some hallucination. And so again, what to say, privileged. So some people say you're privileged, motherfucking privileged. don't see it. Yeah, but yes, when I grew up, how to say, my father took very much care, he was very determined to make finances and cash. So he was not too less successful, I got benefit. Then my mom had an unfortunate accident when I was 7. My father was destroyed, desperate, because he didn't know what to do, and so keep supporting. I came to my grandmother, my mother in hospital for years, my father kind of working like crazy, going up and downs. And I'm somehow in the middle, climbing trees, very high as possible, and then falling down, and then having like near-death experience, like everything. Oh my God, that's already. I'm 7 years old. That's life, all these experiences. What you think? Oh, really? I'm a boy. Everything, and then just realizing that this is just the start. You may think, oh my God, I'm 5 years old, 7 years old, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 18, 30, 25, 40, 38, 45, 57, 56, 30, 62. Sorry, I stop here because I'm 57 right now still, they call it so, and I don't like to speak for someone who is 62. That one possibly would say, kiddo, chill. I mean, it's not bad what you do, but you are. I like to respect this, in some historian movies or books or so, we have these elders. I know my German English is still very horrible. Magnun was the Arabic speaking one, French, I don't know. So auf Deutsch, warum nicht? I think especially we Germans, we sometimes need more of this. For sure we can do it. I mean, there are so many smart engineers and everything, they made Transrapid and all that cool stuff, and then, okay, we did it, yeah, not bad, we still have this World War II story and Hitler, and we feel very, so we give it away. So some other people, and the Chinese, yeah, we do it, Germans, thank you. So we take it now, and we make something really cool out of it. And the Germans, okay, let's work on some other problem. 17 minutes, nearly 18 minutes. Let's see if I get it to 20 minutes. Just talking. Today I made this music. Again, it's very, 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 very inspiring for me, and motivating and making me convenient, I call it. Building a habit like this, doing something every day on a consistent base. I heard that many times from really great leaders and people, have some success, make you habits and so on. And I listened, motivated, go for it. And then, something was itching and it was just not possible to do it. I don't know, something. And I felt very, 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 very bad. The worst of all the students or not leaders, followers. This, person, you are so awesome. Take it from me. my time, my spirit, my money. Give me this insight of And I came quite selective, because they are very quite people who, give it to me. Very nice, I promise you everything, and I give you nothing. I had this, so I was buying some pendulums and things like that. I still think, was it good, was it useful, or I was just cheated? Anyhow, I ended up paying more, never paid more than $400 for any education, course or so. And then it was suddenly 4,000 and 8,000. And I was thinking, what? I didn't end there, because then I saw some group who thought they are even playing more out than me. They are even more passion. $65,000. Maybe 100, 150. Oh, interesting. $200,000, $250,000 a year. If you play full out, you don't like to play, because you play out. Okay, I played out. 2016, 2017, 2018, on the highest, on the spirits, all over the world. Fiji and the mountains of New Zealand and Australia and Hawaii and other places. Beautiful. And then it was over. What's coming? Maybe I have to put this more straight. Something like this. Whoa! I fell down in a hole. Financially, it didn't came better. Relationship. Broke. Didn't work. There was something else, but no. It was very sad. Honestly, it's not a time really, for a long time, quite long time, that I felt, that's really how I'm looking forward that it works. And I saw friends and I experienced friends, and I'm thankful to experienced friends who seem like to do like this. Yippee-doo, look at me, I'm doing here awesome. My sister, my house, and my place, and my car, my children, especially my children, look at my kids, girls and boys, and how amazing they do, and how I'm a proud, amazing, parent, mother, father, and smile. And everything just looks like, I don't know, puff. Can we make some sparkles here? Ping, orgasmic. This again. So I keep searching, and I keep being a seeker, playing piano, trying to make some sound even with a wine bowl and water, makes a sound, vibration, having a surrounding of beauty, things I built with my daughter, memories I have since I'm with my mother, very young, stone and crystal and trees and flower and nature. And I see things that I still like to continue to fulfill, like a postcard here for my daughter, and some text, things in the text and death. And I respect it. I always went good with it. So I'm very grateful. Another plant, then the music again, and 23 minutes. Should I try to push it to half an hour? Why not? Okay. When I like to make it for 16 hours, it's a little bit silly moonshot. Still, 23 minutes then would be nothing. It's nothing. It's a small part. Then why not? Okay. Possible I have to move, because my feet are very much like active, running, and running here and doing somewhere there something and moving my body, and then my body sees new things, and then he gets on new ideas. And it took me a while to accept it. Some people say ADHD and ADHS, and then some go far with autism, and then not bionic, what's the other one? That sounds more cool. Anyhow, people who then come so, in their own little zone, that they suddenly develop interesting skills, And I don't know, I don't feel so asocial, or I'm not very much social. I'm not running behind people so much. Still, yes, So in my own way, I developed, I think, some skill or I discovered something I feel fulfilled with, like playing, music or possibly practicing this talking, where I really do not like to put anything into it that's for an asking, It's also not for, oh, take it, It's more like this, hello, that's me. I mean, as long we do not connect really right now in life, we can hug and say, Mama, you're cool, and tell me your story, or I tell you my story, or just let's sit here at the lake and don't talk at all, just watch and enjoy and shut the coconut up. And not being alone. Right now, I could turn my camera. Right now, I'm alone here, single and all that, and I'm grateful for it. I have a daughter. I have several beautiful connections in my life that are, they were not, and suddenly they was there. And with best intentions, and suddenly things changed. And what to say? So coming back to my little 26 minutes. Can I make it 30 minutes? And I would be very proud of myself right now today. And I'm already, honestly, I feel not too bad that I came so far. Looking in front of me, I see an image of David Copperfield. He is a magician, I think one of the world's most renowned magicians, who did some crazy funny stuff, he says it's not magic, it's math, it's just logic, just look a little bit closer, don't be stupid. But he basically made people see the state of liberty disappear and things like that. And I was with him in a show, and then the show was kind of at a point where they looked for someone to, play with. And I remember my girlfriend at the time, Sandra, and I just kind of gave the subtle information that she's possible. And I saw the face and the focus in the eye of that person searching for someone to catch them, and it catched my eyes, and I was like, and it was like, zhup. And so anyhow, Sandy Jackie got this chance in life to be with David Copperfield on stage. And she took it. Awesome. And she had some fun, and then we got a nice autogram. Right now this is hanging with me. It was a while for her, now it's with me. Other stuff still with her. So just like saying, time is something such... again, not making it about age. So let's say, what is your age? I don't think you're 8 years old, or 7 or 5. So possibly my daughter is looking now, let's say still 11, so youngest, soon 12, Then the next goes very up, possible 12, 16, 16, 20, 30, 35, 40, 47, 56, 7. Maybe you say already, no, I'm not so old. I have friends right now, remember, with 67 and nearly 70, and 80. They are, but not hanging out so often right now, and like to learn more, What I like to share is, just don't make it maybe too much about yourself, As easy it sounds, we always say, du hast so einfach zu sagen. Also you have so easy to say, don't make it about yourself. Look at yourself, you have this awesome life, and you have this and this and this and that. And then I still like just to say that, because it is one of the most beautiful feedbacks I got once, it's like, just don't make it about yourself too much, It's not about you, motherfucker. Oh, sorry, coconut. Please keep in mind, we don't say the F words, N words, N words. There are several words. Letters we would like to avoid because of child protection reasons, and anyhow. coconut. So anyhow, I find coconut funny because this is one of the secret words I found with my daughter Hannah. When I like to go really, just coconut, very coconut. It's completely coconut. Coconut. Yeah, and it helps me to calm down and not scream it. Okay, I think I made 30 minutes and 19 seconds, 24, 5, come on. So for the first day, yes, because I didn't make it yesterday, so I start from the beginning. Let's make it not too easy. That's my first one. So thank you. Right now, the only group member beside myself is my daughter Hannah. Hello, honey. I like to invite someone else. I have to do it possible today and say that possible this video I will post in a few hours to make some excitement, or marketing. I don't know how this works. Anyhow, there is a progress and 31 minutes now, but 16 hours, honestly. I remember Tony Robbins standing there for many hours, 10, 15, possibly 16, 18, whatever, 20. I remember myself working, on tour, bum, 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 36 hours also. It's just a difference, to imagine personally myself right now just keep going like this, what should I just tell you, I don't like to bore you, I like to give you some useful information, forget about whys and all that stuff, this moral and I don't know how many fingers, that is the right thing to do and say. No, just something that makes click, I understand it, it's understandable, it's joy, it's about keeping focus, the posture and the language and so some, common sense. And it's possible to learn that, and there's a lot of really cool common sense tools and teachings and libraries and everything to learn from. And what I just think, what makes me very exciting is now to see other people, friends, strangers, challenging themselves, doing something that they would like to do, but maybe feel weak or not good enough, and then they maybe make it public and say that's my challenge, not vote me, but kick my ass. If I just don't show up every day, then don't comment even, say nothing, say shit, make me down, make everything to make me shit, at least. That's my 30 days, whatever you say, whatever you support me or against me, and I think that just this progress is very interesting, and to see other people doing that is kind of motivating and it's inspiring. And here I think about how to support this, because this is for men and women and children, and I had this woman very much in mind. So I've right now some challenges with you, woman, after a few marriages. So please forgive me. I'm open for a new relationship. It's just, I want to do just better than before. That is possible. I'm very thankful. Everything when I look around, I'm just saying, oh my God, oh my God, I have this awesome, amazing, beautiful life. And I'm thankful and grateful, and I like to keep it. And to keep it, I know I have to do some extra work. It's not just sitting on my lazy ass. And to avoid a lazy ass, I think it's about stepping up. And again, talking right now is one thing for me to step up. Now I'm scratching my ears. What does it mean? I'm in love? No, I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm nervous. 34 minutes. Yeah, so for today I think I take it. Okay, every day better. Maybe next time it will be even less. So not putting myself under pressure. And just doing better. So that's my share for today. Oh, I made no music. I was not singing. No, I didn't sing, right? No. Or anything, just keeping talking. And There's 6 seconds to 35 minutes, so I like to take it and say thank you and amazing and tschüss. Servus. No, I don't find the button. I found it.